Rahim. Today again there were so many problems, as you know, and unfortunately we do not have that much time. Only 40 minutes on the Zoom, so this is not sufficient, especially when you are not face to face. You have a problem. So anyway, again some problems were there, but I will try to, to give a gist. The today lecture gist. I will be trying to come up and not taking so much time of you. So the exercise was the Great Canyon, right? Now I am directly coming to the questions. Question number one is the author uses the word wound in the passage to indicate that the Grand Canyon. Now over here, basically, I am not will be talking reading out all the options you already have. I will discuss the important points. So over here, they have used for giant canyon. What the word? Sorry, for Great Canyon, they use giant wound. So wound options, four options are over here are given. Now the very first option is correct. Why? The reason is that wound doesn't take any time, right? It happens all of a sudden. So this is the correct option. Another option is that it is difficult to see. If the word was deep wound, so that would made a kind of sense for picking up B as a correct option. Similarly, C option says that has many layers. Won't maybe have, but over here it is not. Okay. So the correct option is A is the correct. Seems to be more appropriate option. Rather, it is the correct option to be right. Number two, the word nevertheless in the passage discloses in meaning to. Okay, over here four. Questions are over here, which are the vocabulary type question. So for the vocabulary type question, I will not be, so if I explain one question, strategies, it would be okay. You can apply all, these strategies again and again, or those questions which are repeatedly coming in this passage, you can apply those strategy. I will be explaining with the help of this one only. Over here, nevertheless, word is given. As I said that now, this word in which sentence the word is appearing, you should go through it and come up with your own idea of that word, meaning. If in the option you do not find exact word or its synonyms, so the second strategy is, as you all know, it is that you should replace the difficult word with the options. So you should replace one like nevertheless with probably, gradually, however, and therefore, then you will see that the common sense tells you that there is a logical sequence, coherence is there when you put word however in the sentence instead of place. So the sentence is nevertheless, it is true that the canyon has been produced not by a sudden catalysm, but by a long, slow period of erosion, right? So according to this, C is the correct option. So if you look at the third, again, it is about the vocabulary type question. So it is just like the previous one. So you should do, the same strategy, apply the same strategies or techniques over the third one as you are applying over the second one. So anyway, for some, the correct answer is A. इतना मैं बता दूं. जब आप मुझे कहेंगे कि a few भी हो सकता नहीं, a few इस वजह से नहीं हो सकता कि some के कई मीनिंग हो रहे हैं और इसकी एक मीनिंग about भी है. क्योंकि अगर ये सेंटेंस में जरा पढ़ लो तो आपको इसकी जो है वो समझ आ जाएगी जहाँ पे ये सम है. The additional material consists of some 14. अब अगर सम की जगह पे मैं लगाऊं few 14, a few 14, this is not about 14, this is the correct, right? So again, question number four, for question number four, we have the correct option is D. Why? Because shale, it is a kind of rock, but a soft rock. Now we know that, what happened with this Grand Canyon, that it is a platitude. Now in this platitude, we have the problem that, on a soft layer, there are hard layer of rocks. We know, tectonic plates, earth is made of tectonic plates. Many plates are there. So, the softer plate is over there, and that is the reason when the internal pressure of the earth was forcing the plain area that it become bulge up, and the river which was flowing on that area, which was slow, it suddenly become very, the pressure, the current of the water became faster and faster, right? And the two river joined together, due to which this present Grand Canyon we have in front of us. So the correct option for 4 is B is the correct option. 5, wave river flow change because. Now it is the correct option is 4. Sorry, A. The plateau bulge upward. For 6, again it is a vocabulary type question. Meander is the word. Now, if I study the sentence, go through the sentence and read it out loudly. मैं आपके लिए पढ़ता हूँ. As the plateau has meandered across the plateau began to run more softly and cut deeper Colorado River. Anyway, over here, the meandered is actually the correct option for the difficult. This is a difficult word. Its correct option is B, which means move slowly. Question number 4. Sorry, number 7. The Hualapai River is options are A, B, C, D. The correct option for Hualapai River is originated to the west of the plateau. This is the correct option. Number 8. What started to happen 10 million years ago? 10 million years ago actually happened a river which was cut by what? A river was cutting a trench. To what? Due to the current, fast stir current of the water, cutting the trench, which result in what? Result in the Great Canyon. Anyway, over here the correct option is B. 9 correct option, which goes like this. The question, based on the information in paragraph 4, the word cumulative is probably used to indicate that C is the correct option. Many factors contribute to the erosion of the canyon wall. It is not only about temperature, it is not only about the river, it is not only about the inner pressure of earth, I mean, what we call volcano pressure. All these factors collectively, cumulatively or accumulatively, that help in what? In the creation of Grand Canyon. So C is the correct option. Number 10, cutting tool. The phrase cutting tool in the passage refer to. For cutting tool, if I read out the sentence where it is, I mean, there in the passage, the cutting tool, तो ये कुछ इस तरह से है. Does these rock fragment not only leave behind a wider fracture, but provides another cutting tool to the wind, rain, and river. So, I mean, this is about the canyon walls, which actually provide a kind of cutting tool for what? For wind, for river, and for rain. So over here, that is, I mean, the correct option for this is the canyon walls. Sorry, previously I said A, but it is not A, it is the D. Now, which of the following conclusion about the Grand Canyon? Question number 11. Which of the following conclusion about the Grand Canyon can be drawn from the passage? A is the correct option, because still we are having that river is cutting the trench. River is cutting the trench, which result in the erosion. Erosion of what? Erosion of the canyon, which is going deeper and deeper. That is the reason it is called the Great Canyon. So A is the correct option. Now, if we look at the 12th question, in 12th question, keep in mind, this sentence is given, right? This one. This is a sentence, and now 5 options are given over here. The 5 squares are there. Now, you are supposed to put that sentence in the most appropriate option. But if you put over here, you see the sense is, I mean, there is problem. The idea is not flowing like a stream of water, like a current of water. अचानक उसमें आप जो है वो रबत नहीं आता. Coherence, you do not find coherent logical sequence in the ideas in the sentences. When you put it over here, I mean this square which I have dotted red, that one is actually the most appropriate. If you put this sentence over here and you go through them, then you will see that there is a coherence, logical sequence is over here. Okay. So for our question number, last question which is there now today, which I have to discuss, that is about question number 13. Now, over here, a summary of the whole passage is in 4 lines. The very first line of the summary is given. 3 lines are mixed up with other 3 distractor, right? 3 correct and 3 are distractor. I mean, those sentences which say something not, I mean, which is not either mentioned in the passage, or the ideas are connected in a wrong way, right? So over here the correct 3 options we will have to pick up. Now summary, keep in mind, summary is made of what? Of the most important, the primary ideas of passage. There may be secondary important ideas, but we will have to, by using our common sense, we will have to decide which one is the correct, the primary important ideas which are stated in the lines or in the choices. So the correct choices, first choice for you is that there are only 9 layers of rocks exposed in the canyon, though the area contains 14. Second, your correct option is the bulging of the Colorado Plateau made its river narrower and faster and caused 2 river systems to join. The last one is the seasonal change in the temperature caused rocks to crack and break off the canyon walls. I think would be a kind of help for you people. Now, again, if you are having any problem regarding the exercise, you can ask me anytime as usual. I will be there for you. I hope it would help you in understanding of the exercise and getting you familiar with the whole